Okay, so today, Wednesday, January 24th. Tomorrow, Thursday, 25th, and Friday, 26th. How much time for rapture? Tomorrow is full moon. It's the 14th day of the 11th month in Elul calendar. Then the next how much time will be Sunday and next Monday, the 28th and 29th. I'm expecting something to happen on Friday the 26th, Sunday 28th, and Monday 29th. So I've heard a rumor saying that they will expose the election fraud, and which means Brandon will be kicked out of WHITE house. The time frame is around super out to the end of February or March. So that's why they try to create the first stage of chaos, right? And if they finally expose the election fraud and Brandon won the election because of they rigged the election, so the Matrix people will be very upset, right? And that's how DT will come back. But I think he will come back now. So before he was in the White House, and his mission was to usher in the first stage of Mark of the Beast, right? Then now he's coming back again. His only mission is to usher in the NWO and usher in to pave the road that the Matrix people will welcome the Antichrist. Then he will be taken out. So now we are at the end of the month again. Times fly, I can't believe that. Anyway, so I'd like to discuss a topic. Thank you, Christian, my viewer, brought it up to me, the discussion about how do the Satanists, the fallen angels' bloodlines, how do they change the outcome, over the years? What do they do? What have they been doing? But I don't think they can ever succeed. So Jesus' strong concordance is 24:24. The reverse is 42:42. So 42:42 is equal to 7 years, the end times. 7 years is 84 months. So divided by 2 is 42 plus 42. Even though they try to reverse everything, invert everything, it's all encrypted in the Bible already. And the outcome is the same, no matter what they do. And so they fail miserably at the beginning, because at the beginning God already created the whole 6,000 years, end times, and 10 weeks, which is 10,000 years. So let me explain. They try to contaminate the bloodline so that Jesus could not be born in a pure human bloodline, but they failed. So Jesus was born in a pure human bloodline. Then they failed to stop Jesus from completing his mission, which is die on the cross and resurrect after 3 days. So they failed. And then they failed to have everybody sin against God. So there is still a group of people, followers, believe on Jesus and follow Jesus and God. So they failed. Then now they are trying to have a time reset. They've been performing time reset rituals over the past at least 10 years, if not more. The targeted year is 2012, but I believe they have several targeted years. 2012 is one of them, because like I explained one of my videos, they performed major rituals in not only 2012. Over the years, they performed major rituals in some years. I've given the examples in one of my videos. I can mention it again. So, like for example, it's 2000, like 1999 to 2000, and then 2001, and then 2000, like 4 to 6, and then they finally crashed the economy from 2007 to 8, and then 2010, the end of 2010, and then 2012, and then I believe 2015, the end of 2015, and then 2019, 19 to 20, and then now they have not been successfully reset the time, or what is said to be time travel, back in time, which is like Back to the Future, go back in time. They cannot go back in time unless God permits them to do so. And they don't have the technology to time travel, I believe. They can do let's see, I think the demons, they might have the ability to like it's not that straightforward, like those movies. They just simplify it and just telling the story. They've been telling us they haven't perfected the technology yet. So they are having a hard time to travel back in time. Going forward is easy. It's not like they're going forward. They just use their astral projection or psychic ability to see the future, right? Not necessarily physically go to the future. And then go back in time, even though they have the stargates or the portals, it's not like you open the portal and turn the dial, say, oh, I'm going back to, 2002. Then they go through that portal and voila, 2002. I don't think it's that straightforward and that easy, even though they have the portals and they have the control to open and, do. They cannot do whatever they want, really, So that's why going back in time and change the history is very difficult for them. First of all, go back in time is very difficult. Second of all, even though they are back at that point in time, and it's very difficult to change the event because there will be ripple effect if you change something that no one can calculate the outcome. Even though they thought, probably, for example, if you think that, if you change that document from signing at that point in time, it doesn't mean that in the future that document will not be signed. You know what I'm saying? So it's not that straightforward, like you can change this event, then the outcome is equal to C. Not A plus B is not equal to C. It's not always like that. So that's why they've been failing big time. Let me see. Okay. And they don't want to undo their sin, right? They've already transmuted, they've already changed. So their nature is sinful. There's no way they want to do anything right. They don't want to right their wrong. There's no way, because their nature is not like that. So it's obvious that even though they try to reverse everything, it's still the same. The example are really shown in front of us. 7 years is 84 months, and 84 months is 42 months plus 42 months. So it's 42:42. It's a reverse of Jesus Strong's Concordance 24:24, but still it's the same. The end is the same, no matter how they try to manipulate the events,